Yeah.
These are like puzzles, I think.
I
This
feel
is a
like you're
game, I think.
every time we do this, man. I feel like your shelf is like fucking just getting more and more, uh, just stacked with stuff.
Well, is this
Whether
the
Probably
first?
because it is.
Is this the first time you've done this in that room?
No, I don't think so. No, I've done this. I think we've done a couple episodes in here.
All right. Okay. Everything both seem to be live. So.
Oh, am I still my Discord? Just
Oh,
like,
you just
weird.
left us.
Sorry.
you just left. Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know what happened. Just
Okay, you're
Oh,
back.
there you are. You're back.
Okay.
Okay, and everything seems to be streaming fine. So we're ready. I'm ready to read whenever you guys are ready to pop tops.
Ichiban Shibori with a Kurorabo. Okay, here we go.
Well, Ichiban Shibori and Kurorabo,
Rabel.
Kurorabo and Ichiban Shibori. Here we go. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Home by Dragon 10. This is a 5-packer with 5 by 3 from lunch each. Today's movie is Begin Again, a comedy drama musical released in 2013. This is Mike Mel, and I'm your top writer, Brian, and I apologize for enjoy. I really thought I was gonna do that so much better.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Well,
I don't even know if you said half of the words.
that was what I was thinking. I was like, was that 50% of the script or like less than 50%? You were like 2-3 word burst, my man.
I hit 100% of that script. 100% of it.
No.
I don't know if I enunciated all of it, but I hit all of it.
Oh.
That's for sure.
Sure. I mean, there was at least 100. Which I'm not sure which part of the script that is.
I literally heard a blue block like that.
I thought I was gonna crush it. I'm gonna tell you that. I thought I was gonna do it so good, and it got real bad real quick.
Yeah, like the third or fourth word you had already messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can talk. I mess it up almost every single time too.
But we're here now. We're here now.
Yep.
We're here to like push on through.
So, the movie is Begin Again, a comedy drama music, which is a crazy thing to say. Music.
Mm-hmm. The music, yeah.
Released in 2013. It's an hour and 44 minutes long. Mel chose this, and all three of us, I think we've all watched the predecessor to this, which is called Once. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Since I'm your top batter, I'm just gonna come out swinging. Once is a way better movie.
I agree.
I don't know if my problem with this movie starts and ends with the main characters, but I think that might be the case. I don't like Mark Ruffalo as a person, as an actor person.
Huh.
Okay, I only know Mark Ruffalo from the Magic movie. Now You See Me.
Oh, I've never seen that.
And I believe he is also the Hulk in some movies.
We said it's the last episode that we were.
I don't know if I've seen the Hulk's movies with him. I don't remember. Maybe I did, but I don't know. I find him like, oh man, I find him incredibly stale. I don't know what it is. And like, of course, okay. So we've got Keira Knightley, Empress Pabladena, and we've got the Hulk as the two like love interests. Okay, so the weird thing is, if I had not watched once, I think I would have found a lot more of this movie refreshing. But it's basically the same thing, right? Like, there's a guy who ends up going back to his girlfriend in the first in once. The guy goes back to his girlfriend. He moves to England or London and tries to go back to get back with his girlfriend, and then the girl ends up going back with her husband, right?
Mhm.
Who's from Czechoslovakia or Czech. Wait, what century are we in? Who knows? Czech Republic. That's what I'm looking for. And in this movie, it's a girl who ends up getting back with her ex-boyfriend. I don't know. Did they completely get back together? Him and her and
I
Maroon
don't.
5 guy.
I don't think they did at the
I
end.
I
It's a
don't
little ambiguous, but yeah, I don't think they're together.
I don't think it's they're together, man. And
All right.
I really disagree with you with saying that these two movies are similar.
What?
Oh, I'm on Brian's side. I thought they were quite
Like,
similar.
and Mark Ruffalo gets back with his ex-wife in the end.
Maybe not the story, but
They're
But yeah,
very
if you're
similar.
talking about plot, it's not similar.
Sure, I mean, she's not a busker, but I mean, he discovers her in a club, and in the first, okay, it's basically I mean, the roles are reversed, right? Let's say that, right? Okay, Czech girl.
Where's the producer? Like, what are you thinking about? Like the dude in like I know you guys are trying to compare Once to Begin Again, but like I'm just here talking about Begin Again, and I know we can talk about Once as well, but
Right.
this
No, but
Begin
okay,
Again is about there's two main leads in Begin Again. Once is about two main leads, but they're musicians.
right. But okay, what I said and what I brought up at this point is that if I hadn't seen Once, I think I would have found more of Begin Again to be more interesting. But I had seen Once. That was my point.
I feel that same way.
So I feel like basically the writer director of this movie took his idea that was very successful in Once and then just kind of changed it and made this movie, right? So you've got two leads in the first. They're both musicians. Yes, that's true. And the main musician, let's say, is the male, right? The sub musician is the female, right? She's the one that basically discovers him and acts as much more of a producer role, let's say, right? She's never the one that becomes the superstar or even has dreams of becoming a superstar. She ends up playing a piano in her front room, that he bought for her after he left to go reunite with his ex-girlfriend, right? And so she's in her life, she's playing piano, sure, but she's reunited with her husband, she's got her kids, and blah blah blah. She's not on a path of superstardom in any way, right? In the second movie, in Begin Again, the main musician is the female Keira Knightley, who's the one who's on a trajectory to become the superstar, right? So there are a lot of comparisons to be made between the two movies for sure. I don't know if you can argue that. I don't see a way to. And in the second movie, in Begin Again, the producer is not a musician, sure, but he's the one that discovers the talent and then, pushes that talent to become the superstar that she does become. I mean, there's tons of differences. There's no Adam Levine in the first movie. There's no dude that leaves, or there's no the girl that leaves, or the breakup between the main musician and the girl. She is just a side character. She's never even seen in the movie or anything like that. She's an inspiration. She's a muse for his songs, just as Adam Levine is an inspiration or a muse for Keira Knightley's songs in Begin Again, right? So there are a lot of comparisons to be made. I think I would have enjoyed Begin Again more if I hadn't watched Once, but in the same in the same thing, I didn't really like a lot of the actors in this movie. I think that maybe that's influenced by Once, but like I said, I don't really know much of Mark Ruffalo outside of Now You See Me and the Hulk. I just didn't think he was great in this movie. He feels very, like I said, very stale, very dry to me. Like let's say you have a scene where he's supposed to be completely inebriated. Whenever I see him act in a scene like that, he acts like he's drunk. It doesn't feel like he's drunk. You know what I mean? It just that's how I feel about him in every scene. Like he's in love. No, he feels like he's acting like he's in love. He's mad.
What about those? What about those scenes where he's trying to be a father?
Yeah, that whole relationship with his daughter felt awkward for me. All of that. Like, I don't. It kind of. Yeah, I know what you mean. Everything. I'm not into him. The story.
Okay.
I thought the story was interesting. I thought the story made sense. But even like people like Mos Def in the movie, like I like Mos Def. He felt underutilized or stiff, and oh yeah, Keira Knightley. Like I don't know. She was okay. Adam Levine, okay. I felt like from top to bottom, this movie was miscast. I feel like there is a good soul of a movie in this movie, but almost every single actor is not who should be playing the part. Except
then I have to ask you, Xan, like, who would you cast for all these characters? Like, I'm curious.
There's one character that you haven't talked about yet.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. The one character that oh yeah, you're right. But the one character I think that was cast correctly is Mark Ruffalo's ex-wife. I think she did a very good job.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The other character that I assume Mike is pointing to is James Corden.
It just says late night. It just says late night guy in my notes because I couldn't remember his name.
And he was okay for me. I felt like he was not terrible.
Okay. So James Corden and Catherine Keener was like okay. So let's just run down the roles. Like who would you, if you were the producer or director, who would you want to cast in these roles?
Can I pick anybody from music or actors?
Yeah. I mean, fucking. Well, it's not my turn, but like, you know, Keira Knightley is not a musician or actor, but like, you know, she was cast
right
because she thought she was going to be the perfect role for this.
Right.
But
I see. Like, I could totally see, and of course,
she's a fucking model. You know,
this is probably too late, but like someone like Taylor Swift would be amazing for that role.
Oh, that's a pretty good call.
When was this? 2013. Yeah.
2013.
Yeah.
Was she? I think she might have been too big by then.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
what do you think about,
maybe I don't know for sure.
What do you think about Adele?
Oh no. No. Because I mean, this
Adele was considered the top cast for that role.
Wow, really? That's worse than Keira Knightley to me.
The director for Once actually wanted Adele, but she couldn't do it because she was on tour. So she chose, you know, the Hollywood chose Keira Knightley.
I don't see that. You got to have a musician. You got to have a singer-songwriter type for this. Adele is not a singer-songwriter type. So Adele is an amazing singer, but she's not a singer songwriter.
And I do think she writes a lot of her songs, but I
But
agree.
no,
I wouldn't call her a singer songwriter.
Yeah, yeah,
I know what you mean.
yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't call her that either. But
Well, yeah, you can look up an IMDb, but yeah, she like the director really wanted Adele for that part.
Mhm.
boy, that does not seem like a good idea to me.
Yeah. Like, okay, my dream cast, real quick. Let's go. I would go Taylor Swift as the musician, Lady Keira Knightley. I would go Doc Brown. What's his name?
What?
Doc Brown, fucking Back to the Future.
Yes, I can't remember his name, but who in the hell would he be?
Why would he be in
Okay, that was a joke. That was a joke.
Okay.
Okay. Mark Ruffalo's character, I would play Jack Black, obviously.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm terrible at this game. Okay, Jack Black
What
is.
are you fucking saying? Like
I'm just saying.
idea.
I don't. I
You just
didn't.
said it. You're like, you just
I
said
did.
You got an idea of like selection of.
No. I'm just saying.
Fucking own up to it.
I'm just
Own up to
saying.
it.
I'm just saying. I feel like pretty much everybody was miscast. Who would I cast? I don't know. I don't know most actors and actresses. Taylor Swift. The Rock.
The Rock is the producer.
Yeah.
So wait, does he take over Ruffalo or Mos Def?
He takes over both.
Oh, yeah, there's just one. They're not.
Yeah,
a
but
duo?
like when he's most deaf, he's like a miniature Rock. He's like it's like a forced perspective thing, like in The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings.
Like he's in the far end corner of the room.
That's right. So he
Or they
looks
could-
like
Or they could do that thing they did in Captain America, where they made Captain America look all skinny at the beginning of the movie, and it's really weird looking.
It's really weird. Can you imagine Rock being so skinny? That'd be
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
And so yes, and they're twins.
no. Okay. I've got it. It works perfectly. Ready? I don't know if you guys are ready, but this is
I'm ready.
perfect. All right, the most deaf character, I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna say it's who's the Rockefeller Dame? Not Dame. What's the shit? Def Jam's guy. What's his name? Anybody?
You mean
Like actual music producer.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I cannot
Suge
think
Knight.
of his.
Suge
Not
Knight.
Suge Knight. That's
No,
that's
not-
Def Row.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
okay.
Anyway,
No,
that's beside the point. The most important. Okay, we've got Taylor Swift as the singer-songwriter. We have this is true to life, but we have Dave Grohl as the producer, and his daughter Violet. His daughter's name is Violet, and she's an actual singer as the daughter.
That would all work. I can see Dave. I don't know if Dave Grohl can act. I've only seen him in his weird videos.
Dave Grohl is an incredible actor. You've
mean,
never seen Pick of Destiny?
I mean, he's done documentaries and.
I guess yeah, I have seen.
Sound
Pick of
Studio
Destiny.
is amazing.
Mhm.
That's a good documentary, but
Yeah. I'm telling you, Dave Grohl and his daughter as Mark Ruffalo and his daughter. It's incredible. Perfect. We've done it. Fixed it.
So can I ask you, Biggs?
Yes, sir. Of course you can.
CeeLo Green's character. Do you want to replace CeeLo Green?
Yes, I do. I want to replace him with. Okay, so here's the problem I have with CeeLo Green. CeeLo Green is part of Mobb Deep, or not Mobb
Yeah,
Deep.
yeah.
Sorry. Goody Mob. Mobb Deep
Goody
is
Mob,
totally
yeah,
different.
Yeah.
And I used to be a big fan of Goody Mob until I re-listened to a couple of their tracks recently, and there is some very, very questionable, unfortunate lyrics.
When you pointed those out to me and I re-listened as well, because I also liked Goody Mob,
Uh-huh.
and then you asked me.
I
about this,
never really
and then
listened
pointed
to
me to him, and I
it's
was like,
it makes me sad very sad, and so
Okay.
here, what's his name? Who's Mr. Autotune? What's that guy? He's a
Oh,
Twitch streamer,
yeah,
autotune musician.
yeah, what's his name? Down south.
Yes,
I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
you know him if you heard the name. Hold on,
Yeah.
Autotune musician.
I thought you meant Little John.
No, not Little
No.
John.
You're close.
When you said auto tune, the first thing I think of is Little John. Cher?
No.
Cher did a little.
They keep showing T-Pain. T-Pain. T-Pain.
T-Pain, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
T-Pain.
yeah. Okay,
Right.
I know who T-Pain. He does stuff on Twitch.
Yeah,
What
he
did you say?
streams on Twitch all the time.
I did not know that.
his note to fame is autotune.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's also an actually very good singer.
Yeah, it is. He is.
But there we go. I would replace CeeLo with T-Pain.
Do you think that was actually CeeLo's house?
No.
No. I wouldn't be surprised if he had some crazy mansion like that.
I don't know, but I looked it up on the internet. But the apartment in New York where Keira Knightley and Adam Levine is staying, that's actually Adam Levine's New York apartment.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
That's
I
his
also
actual
saw
apartment.
that in the movie once, the weird scene where everybody's like singing and sitting around and singing is like the director's apartment or something, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say when we were talking about the casting, I think Adam Levine is cast well. I think he was fine for that character.
Sure. If we were to change him though,
Who would you change him to?
I would change him out for the lead singer from Plain White Tees.
I don't
Oh.
even know. I don't even know what Plain White Tees is.
How do you not know Plain White Tees?
That surprises me, man.
Yeah.
I only know that one song, and I can't even remember
Hey
the
there,
name of it.
Delilah.
Yes, that one. That's
No, I don't know.
yeah. I only know that song, and I only know it because I read about the like weird backstory to it.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Plain White
It's
Tees. Okay.
it's weird and creepy.
All right.
Does the singer look like Adam Levine?
Oh, I have no idea.
Probably.
what it
I have
looks like.
I have no
Probably.
idea what he looks like either.
I just know that
What
one
is
song
going
and
on?
the
What
weird
is going
story.
What is happening right now?
Brian's turn is
Well,
happening.
here's what's happening is, Mel, I don't know if you know this, but I know almost nothing about actors and or movies.
but Teagues, I know you have great taste, so
I do.
you're sitting here talking shit about CeeLo Green being replaced with what the fuck?
T-Pain.
T-Pain, right? And then
Yes.
Mos Def should be replaced with who'd you
Yeah.
say?
The Def Jam guy.
Yeah, that we can't.
I'm kind of like in a weird Biggs Twilight Zone thing right now.
That's correct. I'm very bad at names and movies, and so it's very weird that I'm hosting a podcast, so to speak, dealing with movies, multiple ones.
Why are we here? What the fuck?
No, but anyway, my point is, I feel like everyone was miscast, and my perfect cast is Taylor Swift, Dave Grohl, his daughter, T-Pain, and the lead singer from the Plain White Tees, which nobody knows what he looks like, and then the guy from Def Jam. So there you go. Oh wait, and Jack Black instead of James Corden. Corden?
I could see that. I could see those.
I could see
that
Jack
switch.
Black
That-
in it.
See?
Yeah.
We did it. Hollywood.
But
Hit me up.
I thought the late night guy was okay.
Yeah, he was.
you know, if you didn't catch it, like James Corden's character is from the same hometown as the Keira Knightley's cousin. They're from Bristol, England. So I don't know how can Jack Black portray himself as a person from Bristol, England.
He
Well,
doesn't need to be from England.
because it's Taylor Swift, so they can both be from somewhere in America.
Well, Taylor Swift's from Pennsylvania. She's from.
I don't know where Taylor Swift is from. I don't know where Jack Black is from.
She's from West Philly. I do know that.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in West Philly. So, but it's suburbs of. Yeah. I guess you'd have Taylor Swift and Jack Black. Jack Black where is he from? He's
California.
California, right?
My guess is California, but I have no idea.
But he did show up in. Speaking of perfectly cast, Rob Morrow.
Yes. He only had one scene.
Speaking of which, I did finish watching Northern Exposure, all of it, and then there's one episode where Jack Black shows up as a young man. He's a high school senior in the TV show. Captain of the fishing team.
Wait! This is news to me. Jack Black was in Northern Exposure.
Just one episode.
I did not know that.
One episode.
Okay.
He is from Santa Monica, California, by the way.
Yeah, he's a Cali dude.
So there we go. It's all circular. Rob Morrow, by the way, terrible in this movie.
Who was?
He's like the executive.
Executive.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just see him in one scene. He like sits down at the table.
Yeah. The one.
Yeah, not good. It's no Joel Fleischman.
Okay. Huh.
All right, I think my turn. I don't even need to look at my notes. I think my turn's over.
All right. So that means I'm next?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we've talked about a lot of what I was also going to talk about, but I disagree with your Mark Ruffalo. I thought he was good as a drunk loser.
All right.
I love that. Mike, I love that space that lists the 10.
Drunk loser.
I don't know. I thought he did a good job, but I do agree that he is very dry, like subdued with everything he says. Mm-hmm. Even when he plays like the Hulk. Well, it's not the Hulk. What's the not Hulk? What's his name?
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. when he plays Bruce Banner.
Clearly you're not a Marvel. Not a Marvel.
No, Brian somehow is better at names of people than I am.
Yep.
If you want to know how terrible I am with names, Brian is far better than I am. So, I mean, yeah, there's a reason that my notes have names like Hulk and Late Night Guy and Lead Lady. Like I can't remember names. But yeah, I also, like I said, I agree. I liked Once More. I probably shouldn't have watched. I feel like I would have enjoyed this one more if I had not seen Once.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go over. I think the stories are close, but not that similar. I meant more like the structure of the movies, like the pacing. Like, I'm never going to do this, but I feel like if you watched them like on two screens together, like a lot of the scenes would line up together. Like the pacing and timing of this, like music and stuff is very, very similar to me. I also liked the music in Once more than I liked the music in Begin Again. But yeah, I didn't really like that one. I don't remember the name of it, like the main song that they wrote together.
Yeah.
In which
Lost
movie?
Stars.
In Back Again. I'm done talking about Once. I liked Once More.
Begin.
It had the guy from The Commitments. That was rad.
Oh yes.
I noticed that like halfway through the movie. I was like, oh shit, that's the guy from The Commitments.
Mel, have you seen The Commitments?
No.
That movie I recommend
Oh,
highly.
you should watch it.
My dad loved that movie, so I've seen it several
Same.
times.
Okay.
It's a very good
It is
movie.
very good. Mustang Sally, man. Oh, it hits hard.
It's a hard one.
But yeah, he's the lead
Man.
guitarist in that movie.
Mhm.
But yeah, I liked the music. I thought, well, I mean, he's a much better singer. They both are better musicians than Keira Knightley. I thought her. I don't like the way she sings in this movie. I don't know, and I just didn't like the music as much. But yeah, so didn't really like the music in Begin Again. I thought Ruffalo was okay. Yeah, I thought the story was all right. Like, really, to me, almost everything in this movie, I didn't really dislike anything, but I didn't really like anything. The only scene that stood out to me, and it's really short, and I just thought, I was like, oh, this is a cool idea to, you know, to show how this might work. When he's in the bar and he's imagining the full song when she's just like, it's just her with the guitar and like the piano starts playing itself and the cello, like, I thought that was an interesting way to show how he might be like imagining how this could be a bigger song.
Mm.
So I thought that scene was cool, but the rest of the scenes and stuff didn't really stick out. I didn't really like all the like recording stuff they do on the streets and stuff. I thought
Okay.
that was okay. I thought the scene where they're walking around listening to the phone together, the music together, they both have headphones with the splitter thing. I thought that went on way too long. Like, I feel like that could have been like a, I don't know, 20-second scene, but it seemed like it went on for forever.
Sorry, Mike. I don't want to. This is a question for both of you guys. Did you ever, at once during the movie, while you're watching it, ever think that the relationship between Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley was romantic?
Not at the very end, but near the end, it felt like maybe they were hinting that it was could have, but they didn't go that way. Like
Okay.
they both, like it seemed like they were trying to imply that maybe both of them were like, oh, this could, but then they both were not.
Okay.
And they like went separate ways, but not before that at all.
I think this was influenced by once, but I always assumed from the beginning that he was going to go back to his wife.
Okay.
I did not think he was going to get back with his wife. I don't know.
I'm really sorry to Mike. With you,
No, it's fine.
But like,
It's fine. Nothing he has to say is important anyway, so don't worry.
the scene where, like, basically Keira Knightley was like egging him on about like how he like they were in the cafe. And it was actually in Chinatown cafe, and like Keira Knightley was egging him on, like, yeah, you have a good daughter, like trying to measure how much of a father he was. And then he just bounced. He left the cafe and bounced and said, yeah, I got to split. And then, you could feel like Keira Knightley like regretting what she said to him. And then he explained like, yo, my wife is a fucking bitch. Like she went out and cheated on me.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here trying to support my daughter. Yet I'm leaving. I left my house to go to an apartment because I cannot live with. At the same time, I still want to cheat my, I'm still trying to help out. Like I'm a father. I gotta be a father. I want to help out and still it's once a month, go in and then take care of her daughter. Did you ever feel, both of you guys as parents, did you ever feel like, I don't know, was that a weird situation for you guys to hear?
I'm not sure which part you're talking about. You're talking about Keira Knightley telling him how to be a father. I think that's pretty weird.
She was basically inferring like deadbeat dad, like he's a fucking waste of life. But really, truly, he was like, trying to explain to her, like, you don't know you don't know anything about what the fuck I am about, and like
Mhm.
he was basically fucked over by his wife, by his wife was cheating on him, and then he just like just you know accepted it, but he left to go live in a shitty apartment at the same time. His focus was taking care of his daughter while trying to keep up with his record label.
Mhm.
That was a big scene in that film.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't take it as big a scene as you seem to have taken it. I thought it was important, but it didn't seem that important to me.
Okay.
I feel like I might disagree slightly, only that I feel like his relationship with his daughter at the beginning was okay, but like it grew over the course of the movie, of course. But I think that in the beginning he did what a lot of dads do, especially in that situation, in that he like tries to increase the importance of that relationship. Like, I think at the beginning of the movie, or the first half of the movie, he's very self-centered. He's not actually that super interested in being a dad. He was never that interested in being a husband, right? And
But
that's, I
in the
think
beginning
that,
of the movie, you never knew she had a daughter, right? Like he was just, you see him as an alcoholic, and then you see him trying to pick up his daughter, right?
yeah.
But we don't know.
But it
We really
seems to
don't
be
know.
more of an obligation, right? An
Exactly,
obligation
right.
rather than what he's like, oh yeah, shit, yeah, sweet, I get to hang out with my daughter. It's like he's got to do it, you know.
Mhm.
I think eventually it becomes more of of a real connection between the two, but I think that in the beginning he's not a deadbeat dad, but he's an absentee dad, you know.
Mhm.
Mm. But I think that led to believe that he was an absentee dad, and he moved. We finally realized like what his actual situation is, because he was really angry at that scene where he was with Keira Knightley in that shop. Um, so you could feel the frustration, like, what he really wanted to do.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like what are his priorities really? But
Sure.
yeah.
All right, I've only got like a couple, maybe one or two more points.
Okay.
I never really felt like the Mos Def, Mark Ruffalo, like that. They didn't seem like I don't know. I didn't believe that those two came up together, or were like, I don't know. Just maybe
Like
it's because
they've
Mark
like they'd
Ruffalo
ever
looks
met
so
before.
much older. Yeah. Like they just like that relationship just seemed very weird to me. But that might, like you said, that might go back to casting. They probably shouldn't have cast Mos Def
It was
there.
in first that, like, they were like college buds, and they were like, "Yeah, let's start a label together," kind of the vibe, right? Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
get that.
It's
well, I mean,
more like an assistant professor.
yeah, I don't know. That relationship seemed just weird.
Sketch.
Just weird to me. But yeah, like I said, overall, there was nothing I really disliked, but also, I thought the movie was okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, and I didn't. None of the music really stuck out to me. Oh yeah, I was gonna. Well, Mel, this is I don't know if you're gonna. You probably won't bring this up, but
Yeah.
why? I mean, I only watched the movie the one time, but when Adam Levine and Keira Knightley are in the kitchen, and he's like, "Oh, play the new song for you."
Oh yeah.
How the hell does she like? Was it in the lyrics or something? Like I wasn't really paying that much attention to that, like the lyrics.
Man,
like that scene, I was just like, "What? How? Why does she know? What is?
Well,
did I miss something here? Did I miss something?"
Bees, do you want to start with this because
I
I know exactly why.
I assume you do. I have these notes. Uh, why in this scene? I don't get it. Why is she so mad? Did he steal her song? No, he wrote a song for another chick. I don't get it. I feel like nothing in this movie is earned. And then I have the next line. Let me listen again. Yeah, don't understand why she would think this song is about anyone in particular.
Yeah, I didn't go back and listen. I was just like, why?
Yeah,
Why did she slap him?
I had a
What?
specific note about that, and I listened to it more than once. And like, why does she think it's about Mel? Please answer this question.
Great, thank you for asking me because
And yes,
I know
it's your turn.
exactly.
I'm done. I'm good.
Well, I'll start with this because like I that was that was actually one of my favorite scenes because I not me personally, but I've heard a band member do that to their partner. They played a song. They wrote a song for their partner, knowing fully well that you know it was really meant for someone else, right? But one part was the backup vocal. If you really listen carefully, the backup vocals of the song, it's not someone you've heard. It's like you can tell like the backup vocal someone that was added in because of Adam Levine. And then the other thing was like from that point, before that point, Adam Levine never hit his high notes so much. It was much more like so. If you guys know, Adam Levine very high range, and
Yeah, small penis. I know.
but like like so so he didn't go that high from that point on. If you just watch that movie, and then when you listen to that song, he's like really like belting it out. He's putting a lot of passion to that song, and then the female vocals come in, and then it kicks in like I've like if you listen to the lyrics, it's like I've never been inspired. I've got new inspiration. I've never been inspired by someone like you, kind of thing. And
Hmm.
then that's when Keira Knightley like lit up. She's like, "Oh fuck, something happened in L.A." kind of
Hmm.
thing. Like,
Huh.
Hmm.
and just looked at like she didn't know who it was. Like you can tell by just at the recording, that production of that song,
Hmm.
he was fucking like he was like, just like you know,
Oh yeah,
head
I
over
know.
heels with some head over heels with someone, and then
Hmm.
like she
Yeah.
meant sensed that, and then that's why like she fucking slapped him, and he walked away, threw the wine glass on the sink, walked away, and then he came back. He's like, "You're a fucking mind reader. And like, how did you know?"
I agreed with that part because I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah.
you knew.
And my next line was he says something like "You're a fucking mind reader." Sure, I guess because the audience would have no idea, is what I wrote.
Yeah, that
but
scene
but I can
confused the hell out of me.
I don't know as a song for me as a songwriter I guess I can, I'm guessing I can tell when someone that I wrote a song for can realize that like I wrote the song for you. So
Hmm.
if I played that song to someone else, I'm just guessing that the other person would be like, "Oh, this is not for me. This is like for someone else," kind of vibe. And I think that's what Keira Knightley was getting. That she was vibing with that.
Sure.
That's what I got.
Hmm.
But it is my turn. I fucking love this, guys.
Hmm.
I think I like this is one of the thank you for having me on Bagger because there are many times in Five Bagger where watching a movie that I chose would make me feel so fucking tired from fourth to fifth sitting. But
Hmm.
this movie was one of the few movies where I'm a music lover, and this is one of the first, not first, but like one of the few movies in Five Bagger where I actually loved watching it 5 times, like over
Hmm.
and over again. And then you guys talked about character, if you had different actors or Mike was talking about like the vibe or the not so great. But fucking as a musician, like this hits all angles for me. Like really hits all angles as a
Mhm.
musician. And like I've never been signed to a major label, but I've met people like Mark Ruffalo. Like I've met
Sure.
dudes like that, and they're fucking assholes. And I actually think Mark Ruffalo did a great job portraying one of those AR guys, and it was really hard. The best scenes, Mike mentioned it. One of my favorite scenes of this movie when Mark Ruffalo lost his job, went to that bar, and like imagined the arrangement of Keira Knightley's song. To me, like that's the beauty of music. When I first saw that scene, I was like, holy shit, this is what like I'm all about. Like finding gold, finding gold in like a simple singer songwriter, kind of thing.
I'm
Like,
glad they
and
didn't do another scene like that. But like, it's the
no,
only
no.
one that's
I
like
think
that.
it was the only one. Yeah, yeah,
If they had done more of that, it wouldn't be as. It would have lost its effect to me for sure. So it's good that they only did the one.
I was literally like, yes, like this is exactly. And then he talked about like, why do you drink so much? Well, this is where the magic happens, arrangements, and like, it's kind of true. I'm not an alcoholic, but like, it's kind of true. Like when I'm drunk and I'm like at a bar, and I hear a singer songwriter and I hear them playing their song with their guitar, and I hear those arrangements, I'm like, oh fuck, the possibilities that you could do with that song, endless, like kind of thing, and that got me excited. So,
Mhm.
actually, the other notes I had, I fucking love CeeLo guys. Like CeeLo Green made this. It was like a comic. Like it was such a yeah.
What was his character's name? Like Bubble
Fucking
something?
bubble tum. Yeah, it was like
I can't remember. It made me
it was
laugh.
like
Whatever it
flame,
was.
flame. Yeah, exactly. But like,
It's
I love that so much because like you had like a ragtag group of musicians like down on their luck. You had a fucking pianist who was like his day job was like being the piano background for like a ballet studio, right? And like he comes in, grabs him, and like you had like fucking Juilliard students like coming in. They're like, oh yeah, as long as it's not Vivaldi, we'll just fucking go on and we'll get paid for the back end. I just love that. It is very simple like that. Like one did that. They recruited like some ragtag busker musician from the street to do that. But the best part of the he comes up to his former musician artist that he represented, and CeeLo Green, he's like, dude, I need a fucking bassist and drummer. Like, can you help me out? He's like, oh shit, yeah, whatever the fuck. Like, I mean, it was like just totally these random bassist and drummer guys. Like we don't know the music, but fuck, we'll like play, Nora Jones type of singer songwriter music. Clearly, it's not their vibe. So, yes, Beef.
Am I crazy, or did they show up before they were recruited? Like I feel
So,
like I
so
have a note that it feels like a couple of scenes were out of order. Like I feel like they played with her and then they were recruited to play with her in a couple of
so
scenes.
the scene was like they were talk show guys, like they're all rehearsing, right? And
Okay.
like at each scene they would show cellist, violinist, and then they would show the pianist, and then they would show the bassist and the guitarist. So in between those scenes, showing these members, you're like, where the fuck did they come from? They uh they cut to Mark Ruffalo like recruiting each member of the band. So the final
Okay.
in that
I see.
whole
It was an
montage,
interstitial. Gotcha.
yeah, it was interstitial,
Okay.
and the
I
whole
was a little confused at that.
yeah. But I love that scene. CeeLo Green, like in that mansion, like he's like, dude, what did he say? I didn't write it down, but he's like, you don't visit me, man. And then he started like, CeeLo Green started like rapping, and like a fucking huge ass dude appears on the screen and like starts writing notes like, you got that, you got that, Fatty Joe, you got that, you got those down. I thought that was like fucking hilarious. I don't know why, but yeah. So that was and I really love, I really love the relationship between Mark Ruffalo and the daughter. I think it's a very real of a father-daughter relationship. Not the greatest thing, but it's they're trying to do something well. I just think it's something real. It's something authentic. I've seen fathers, daughters behave like that, especially in a fucked up marriage, what he's going through. So I thought that was a moment for them. And but the whole time, I never thought that Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo would ever be like romantic at all, because I've seen great producers grow a relationship with a musician like exactly like that. But to back, I can't compare this to Once, because I've loved Once so much. I've seen it so many times with my brother, like me, my younger brother and I have seen it. But I see this as a great story of redemption. This is a redemption story. I think Once is like Once is much more a, you know, a guy who shown light of day and he's down and out, and then a foreigner woman pianist comes in and sees his potential and says, "You've got it. This is your one chance to go on." But Begin Again is much more, to me, it's much more of a redemption for the two main characters, Mark Ruffalo and Keira Knightley. So I really like this. As a musician, that's it.
I'm not surprised. I thought when I watched Once and then I watched this, I was like, yeah, I bet if Once was a movie you said you really liked, I was like, I bet he likes this one too.
But don't get me wrong, like you guys said, like Once is better. Yeah, Once is a fucking amazing movie. Like I've seen it so many times. But I also like this a lot. It really, I'm not but at the same time, I can sense Mark Ruffalo's character. I can sense his begging for redemption. I see it, and I love how they translates the film. So yeah, I like this movie a lot. I really do. But yeah, you guys are right. The songs in Once are fucking, like, they're fucking awesome. Yeah, I know that.
Oh, also, I thought it was a weird choice to put like the conclusion of the story under the credits.
Under the credits? Oh,
like,
yeah.
That seemed like a really, like, why wasn't that like full screen, like actually part of the movie? Like, it just seemed like a weird choice to me to put that behind the credits. I thought that was odd. Sorry, I forgot.
No, it's right. Like this is probably the first movie too that like they portrayed Mos Def or Yasin Bey as a fucking asshole. Like he's a fucking asshole. But yeah, it was kind of weird to see that. But Biggs is right. He could have been not in this movie, really. And Biggs, your favorite, the executive producer,
Rob Morrow.
Rob Morrow. I mean, he did not need to be in this movie.
Absolutely not.
Did not need to at all.
I also there's one other note I forgot to say. The part that made me laugh the hardest or the most in this whole movie was when Ruffalo's trying to take that painting off the wall.
Yeah.
I thought that scene was fucking pretty funny. Like, that's mine. I bought that. I'm coming back for it.
right, I don't know if
As
I'm
the alarm is going off, like just that cracked me up.
I wanna go on to that, like, this is also in Washington, but like in New York and Connecticut, you need to put your fucking emission stickers on the windshield of your car, right? Yo, fucking Mark Ruffalo was driving a classic Jag. There's no fucking stickers, Jag. That Jag would have been fucking towed like quick. The moment they started recording out in the streets, that Jag would have been fucking like
Well,
towed.
okay. Are you sure about that? Because in California, there's similar rules, but classic cars fall under a different distinction of rules.
I don't know.
I think it works that way in Washington
You
too.
need to have a fucking emission sticker, expiration sticker.
All right.
Whether it's on the windshield, I'm pretty sure in New York and Connecticut. But yeah, I mean, the rules might have changed. I don't know. That car would have.
Also, him driving that car in the beginning and then later saying that he was barely scraping by, like, oh yeah,
dude,
you with your classic Jag, really? Sell your damn car.
Mm-hmm.
But like, so wait, in Washington, do you put your emission stickers on? No, like.
In Washington, I don't remember there being emission stickers in Washington. We had registration stickers that go on your license plate.
On your license plate, but
I don't remember any emission stickers.
I don't remember either.
It's mandatory in New England.
Yeah, in Japan we have to have stickers on the windshield for our I don't know what to call it in English, but the biannually test that we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have to have that on your windshield, and it's got a wheel, and it points at which month basically it needs to be renewed, and it's a different color depending on the year, and that has to be on the windshield. But in Washington State, I don't remember any emission stickers. I could totally be wrong. I mean, I drove there for many years, but it's been a long time since I've driven there. But
yeah, I don't know.
You had to have registration stickers on your license plate.
All I know is in my area, like if the cops don't see a sticker,
I'll be right back.
That shit's fucking towed. like I don't know, like.
Yeah, so the one thing I know that California used to have very strict emissions tests, but for I think, and I could totally be wrong about this too, but I think that, like, for example, classic cars which carried different license plates, they had maybe different regulatory things as well. So things like, putting an emission sticker on your window might not pertain to a classic car as it would to a modern car. I just don't know for sure. In Connecticut, I have no idea.
So Connecticut, you need that emission sticker.
But like I was saying, for a classic car, there might be a different regulation that you might have to have it in your glove box or something like that, because it would affect the aesthetic of the car.
Of the car,
right?
Okay.
Same as like classic cars didn't have do not have maybe the same seatbelt regulations that modern cars would have, because you used to have like old classic cars with like front bench seats and stuff like that are and like back seats didn't have to have seatbelts and stuff like that, and those kinds of things, I don't know. I have no idea. So, but you're right. Like, if they're driving around New York City without a sticker in the windshield, and it should be there, they could probably get
that shit is towed, man. That shit is gonna be towed.
Sure.
like, I don't know. That was one fault with this movie.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know.
Also,
anyway,
one of the other big faults in the movie is when they were recording outside, nobody walked by and said, "Fuck you!"
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
It is New York after all.
It is.
Uh-huh.
But they try to keep it authentic with like when they were on the rooftop, and the
Yeah.
guy, the building next over, was like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna call the cops."
Yeah.
It's like, and Mark Ruffalo was like, "Yo, we got three more minutes. It's good. We're good."
Mhm.
But like, yeah. I mean, sure. But anyways, I'm done speaking. You
I'm
know,
done.
I'm done.
Done.
Next up, ranking
That's-
and dranking.
Yep. Had to go. It's just me and the kid tonight, so I had to go make sure YouTube is still parenting for me.
Good. Ranking and drinking. I've got both of mine ready whenever you guys are ready.
Oh, I do not, as
I always try and do that ahead of time, you know, because
Mm.
I'm not a jerk, but you know,
I've-
whatever.
I have tried like once to do that.
I never rank ahead.
I
but,
don't really like wasting other people's time. You know what I mean?
Get the fuck out of here.
Then why are we making this show?
This is to provide a service. Now, it might not be a service that anybody wants or needs,
Yeah, exactly.
but it's a service.
So I'm ready for my drink, but I don't. I mean, I'm not ready for the ranking because I don't have the.
Ranking comes first, doesn't it? I mean, it's
I thought
I don't know.
it's
We've
probably
only been doing this like 5 years. Who knows?
it's probably not set in stone.
Yeah, it's our show. Who fucking cares? We can do it either way we want.
There's the ranking smell. If you need to pop that open.
Yeah. Okay.
While we're waiting, I'll read it off, okay?
Yeah, that's usually what you do while we do this.
Number 1, the El Karate Kiddo. Number 2, Nosferatu. Followed by The Usual Suspects, In Bruges, The Princess Bride, Raging Bull, Sleeper, RoboCop, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Gone Girl, Miller's Crossing, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Brazil, The Thing from Another World. Sorry, The Thing from Another World. When Harry Met Sally. At number 16, The Maltese Falcon, Swiss Army Man, The Five Venoms, The Warriors, Stagecoach, Eraserhead, Kimi no Nawa, Friday Night Lights, A Shot in the Dark. Number 25, Shaolin Soccer. 26, Sudden Death, highly underrated. Under Siege, Cobra, The Producers, Where Dreams Go to Die,
Whoa.
The Right, and then a blank space at 32.
Wow.
And by the way, our current setup, we can only fit 31 movies on screen at one time, so 32 is blank in both aspects.
I see.
Well, I mean, you could like 50% it and
Currently,
not know how to read,
I said-
not read it.
I said currently. I could edit it.
No, like you could.
That's
yeah.
that's not a problem. I can read it
No.
totally as it is and then edit it in OBS to make it totally illegible for everybody else. But
Yeah.
you know what? I had other stuff to do. I don't know if you know this, but stuff happens.
Mm-hmm. All right, I think I've got my ranking. That's what we're doing right now, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm ready.
All right, we say it all at the same time. We say 3, 2, 1, and then I take a beat, and you guys say it, and then I say it. because otherwise I say it way ahead of you guys.
What's the beat? It's you just be like,
It's internet lag.
okay.
Yeah, the first couple times we did this, like I was like miles ahead of both of you, or I was way behind. I forget which one, but I was way off.
So I say 1, 2, 3, and then you guys say your thing, but in my mind I say 1, 2, 3, beat, say. You know what I mean?
Got it. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
Right.
I'm ready.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
13.
21.
16.
Holy
Oh, I'm the
crap.
highest on this. Wow.
Wow. I was gonna go actually, but I decided 16.
Mike, Mel said 16. What did you say, Mike? 13?
I said 13.
Wow.
Wow.
I not that this is the thing, but I'd watch that movie again before I watch Brazil again. But that has partially to do with the length.
Brazil
of
is like
Brazil.
7 hours long.
I know Brazil was like, so, dude, Mike, you watched it so. Why do you choose long movies, man? Like, cause like I remember watching Brazil, I was like, oh my gosh, this movie is so fucking long.
Okay, but often it's because I don't do much research on that part of the movie, and so
Yeah.
then when I pick it, and then I notice, oh crap, this movie's way too long. It's usually because I didn't know, like Gone Girl. I had no idea that movie was that long.
that movie's fucking long,
Brazil, I knew was long.
dude.
But hey, man, Karate Kid, that's a crazy long movie. Doesn't
Yeah,
seem
Karate
like
Kid?
it, but
Yeah, but Karate Kid is a fucking master. Like,
Yeah.
we all know.
I mean,
this. We all-
Okay, hold on. If the requirement is, I'm just gonna say this, if the requirement is which movie would I watch again first,
no, it's not. But
I'm just saying this.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you've brought up before, or right now, and you said
Mhm.
you'd watch it before Brazil. If that were the requirement, currently, right now, I would watch every movie on this list again before beginning it. I'm just saying, this is what I feel because I watched that movie this week, and I have no. I'm not saying that's my requirement, but I would watch the right before I watch Begin Again.
You would watch them right before.
Right now,
Begin
right
Again?
now, right now, right now.
I'm done with that
Right now.
vote.
Currently, but I think I don't know who's highlighted Eraserhead, but this movie.
It wasn't me.
This movie has to go ahead of Eraserhead. We all can agree with that, right?
You all agree.
I don't think I can agree with that, but I know I'm on an island there, so. I would say I think it needs to go above Maltese Falcon.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's why I said 15. I mean, I love When Harry Met Sally.
you said 16.
I said 15.
What?
Mhm.
Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure you said 16.
I swear I heard 16. You meant
All right,
15.
rewind
It's
it.
fine. Yeah, I don't.
16, 15,
Yeah.
fine.
It's in that zone to me too. I liked The Thing from Another World more, but yeah,
I thought I said 15.
You
I-
might have
I-
meant to say
I
it,
don't. I don't feel that strongly at 13. It could go.
But you said 13, man.
Yeah.
but well, we all say things. I had between 21 and 29.
Yeah, my usually I have like a range of 5. It's probably somewhere in
Yeah.
here, and I usually pick the highest one.
I would definitely watch this. I would definitely watch this over Maltese Falcon.
Have you ever seen The
So-
Maltese Falcon?
Wait, yeah, have you finally watched that?
I have.
Okay.
I think I told you guys. Yeah. I really liked it, but I like this movie a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say higher.
Okay. No, I
But-
mean,
Okay, is that a challenge?
No. I'm very surprised I was the highest.
Me too.
I mean,
Because, like I said, I thought this
I
movie
really-
was just
I really-
okay.
I don't think this is above When Harry Met Sally. I don't think so. I agree. I disagree with that.
I don't feel strongly either way, above or below. Like I said, I pick a range, and I've usually picked the top.
I love both movies, When Harry Met Sally and this movie. So that's why I was like thinking 15, 16-ish.
I enjoyed watching When Harry Met Sally more, and I watched it 5 times.
I'm down to,
but I don't feel strong.
I'm gonna say something real quick here. I wanna feel you out. I wanna feel you guys. See how you feeling. I think Maltese Falcon is a better movie, but because I was disappointed in it, I think it goes in that slot. I think Maltese Falcon goes down. Yeah, and begin again at 16.
I'm happy with that. That's
fine. It's fine with me.
It's fine with me.
All right, there we go.
It is technically what you said, so
you're fine with exactly where you put it. All right.
Even
if you did mean 15, I'm pretty sure you said 16.
Beast, I didn't even
pretty sure.
What number we said? Was it a low number?
No. Oh wait, my number?
You said 20 something.
My number, I said 21.
Okay.
21 was my high number.
Okay.
I could see this going under Siege.
Oh, I don't know about that, man.
Well, no, you do not know about that because it's currently the number 16 movie of all time.
Hell yeah.
Somehow. But my range was 21 to 29, I think.
Mine was like mid-teens.
Yeah, I was in it too.
But there we go. The new number 16 movie of all time is Begin Again. Congratulations to everybody involved. Mark Ruffalo, Mos Def, CeeLo Green.
Yassine Bey.
Yassine Bey.
Yeah. Bill Morrow.
Mos Def, Not Think So. Rob Morrow, yeah.
I said Bill Morrow. Sorry.
I hear a door.
Yeah.
Someone's home.
My wife is home.
Welcome home.
Okay,
I just realized now.
She can't hear you. He's wearing headphones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what Keira Knightley's character's name is.
Wait.
Greta.
Oh, okay. Cool. Guess we're not going to wait.
I didn't hear what it said.
Greta.
Greta?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you know the names of the two main characters in Once?
No. I have no idea.
That's a really good question because they never really talk. No, it's. Man, it's. I don't think they ever said their name. Actually,
that's correct.
You're right.
Their names are Guy and Girl.
Guy and Girl. Yeah.
Wow, really?
They never say their names.
But so with Once, why I love that movie so much? It's like
that movie's good. If that movie were on this list, it would be way over 16 probably.
It's gonna be
it would be higher for that for sure.
But I wasn't sure if you guys saw it. And I love that movie, and I've seen it so many times. I have, so. But
that's the point of the list.
I looked up this guy's list of I had never seen or even heard of any of his movies.
Well, I don't know if you guys if you guys don't know this. Yeah, he's an Irish director, but he was a up and coming musician in the early '90s, and he's down with.
He was in The Frames, right?
Yes, he was in The Frames.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Once was made because
right.
And he actually wrote this movie for Once because he wanted to tell his story of his experiences with the early '90s A&R Hollywood and in America about how it's fucking bullshit, the music business in the early '90s shit. and so when Once became successful, and then Hollywood took notice of his movie,
Huh.
then they gave him a budget, and they're like, all right. And then he said, "Fuck it, I'll
Let me
write
get Mark
my
Ruffalo.
yeah." Mark Ruffalo, and I honestly, guys, I think Mark Ruffalo was an amazing actor. He was in you know that Jim Carrey, the
Dumb and Dumber.
fuck, I forgot the name now. No, not Dumb and Dumber.
Ace Ventura,
Oh,
Pet
shit.
Detective.
No.
Can I just name every Jim Carrey movie I know?
Kick ass.
The Truman Show.
No, the Michel Gondry. Michel Gondry.
You've lost me already.
I know that's a director.
The Cable Guy.
No.
Sonic the
No.
Hedgehog.
I was about to say that.
Jim Carrey movie. The Mask.
No.
Liar, liar.
Oh, that movie is so good. That movie would be in the
That's
top
a good movie.
fucking 16. That movie's
Why
so
did you
good.
fucking nominate that movie, guys?
Because I've got other plans. It's eventually. Eventually, I'll get to Liar Liar.
I mean, yeah. Eventually, we'll get to every movie ever made.
That's
So.
the goal.
That's a goal. Hold on, I'm looking at it now.
As
He was
long
in
as I live to
Zodiac.
be
Have you
7,000
seen
years old.
Zodiac?
And they
Zodiac.
Wait.
stopped making movies.
Right now. Zodiac, the movie with Iron Man. Isn't that right?
Wait, who are we talking? I thought we were talking about
Mark
Jim
Ruffalo.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Wait, Mark
No.
Ruffalo.
I thought we were
Yeah,
talking
I
about.
thought we were talking about Jim
Zodiac
Carrey.
is about the Zodiac is a film
This-
adaptation
Jim
of the
Ca-
Zodiac Killer.
Yeah, Zodiac
Jim-
Killer.
is-
Stars Iron Man guy. What's the
Jim
name?
Carrey is in Zodiac.
No.
No,
No.
What's
Robert Downey
hold?
Jr.
Yes, Robert Downey Jr. Thank you.
But the main guy, Jake Gyllenhaal is in it. So
Oh, you mean Prince of
Okay.
Persia?
Are we playing that 6 Degrees of
Prince
Kevin
of
Bacon now? What are we doing?
Yeah, sure. What's Prince? I almost forgot it already. Prince of Persia, Jake Gyllenhaal. He's in
this movie. This is the one movie. Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Got it.
Oh,
Jim
I've
Carrey.
heard of that.
Wait, are you
Jim
saying
Carrey.
Mark
No,
Ruffalo's
Jim
in that
Carrey's
movie?
in that?
Yeah, Jim Carrey's in
Ruffalo
that.
was-
That's for sure.
That's Jim Carrey's the main. Mark Ruffalo was in that movie. That was I saw Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, okay. I've seen that movie. That movie was good.
It's a really good.
That movie would be in the top 16.
I have not.
It's good.
The weird-
Jim
the-
Carrey and some lady with orange hair. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
the girl from Titanic. The girl from Titanic beings.
Really? Kate
Yeah.
Winslet?
Girl, Kate Winslet is the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Draw me like one of your French girls.
Exactly.
Titanic, that
All
would
right,
be in the top
let's do-
16.
Let's do drinks then, guys. Come on. Time's a ticking. I gotta go, dude.
Where are you gonna go? You're home.
To fucking bed, dude. I'm fucking sleepy as fuck.
All right, I got my. Well, we got to do two things: drinks and next movie.
Yeah, we still
I
have
got
to
my
do-
drink.
Right.
I've already got my drink. I get my drink when I watch
What
the
is it?
movie. Are you want me to tell you right now?
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
it's
wait.
oh shit.
Are we doing drinks first or the movie?
Drinks
Yeah,
always
we-
drinks first.
Drinks is the
We-
movie.
we gotta
Next
do
movie's
drinks
always
first.
last.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
My drink is a Brooklyn Lager.
Can I have the reason for your drink?
It's
Sure.
because it's a watered down New York movie.
What the fuck? Damn.
Oh man.
I hope you
I thought mine was harsh. Yikes.
Say that to a fucking New Yorker.
I will,
fucking
man.
bullshit.
New Yorkers, man.
What you got against New Yorkers?
They think they're the center of the world.
Yeah, they're pretty much obnoxious. I will say that a lot of New Yorkers are obnoxious.
Every New Yorker thinks
Yeah.
New York is the best place. It's like every weeb in Japan thinks that Japan is just. Oh my god, Japan is just the best about everything. Oh my god, jizz all over the train. Jesus Christ. It's.
I've never seen jizz all over the train, but
No. That's what they want to do.
I know two guys here that
yeah.
call themselves New Yorkers. They grew up in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
The geography of that whole thing is crazy. Like, how is New Jersey west of New York? That's just, as a West Coaster, like that whole dynamic is just crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, Jersey is west of New York. I mean, the
I know.
island
And that's what I'm saying. That whole idea, as somebody who did not grow up on the East Coast, looking at that dynamic, it's like Vancouver Island to a Washingtonian.
Okay.
You know, it is weird, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's weird, but
I agree.
also, yeah, every New Yorker thinking
I
that
don't
New
know.
York is the center of the universe is nuts.
I don't think every New Yorker thinks that way, but like, yes, there's a lot of obnoxious New Yorkers for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot. I know that.
But yeah, it's the fetishization of New York by people, just as I said, the fetishization of Japan by so many people is
Mm.
it drives me crazy.
But as you were saying, I mean, most of those people, I'm really generalizing. Most of those people,
As am I, of course.
are transplants. You know, they're from the Midwest or the West Coast, transplanted. You know, yeah.
Sure. Northeast.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's the same.
I
Like,
guess.
you see the same kind of thing in the West Coast currently. You see the same kind of thing with San Francisco. You see the same kind of thing with Portland. You even see the same kind of thing with Seattle. And it's like the fetishization of those places is just, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because my good buddies from junior high school and a lot of them are transplants in Portland right now.
Yeah, Portland
What
is
do you guys
exactly.
what do you guys think about? Because I think it's fucking hilarious. Like what Portland
Put a
is.
bird
I
on
don't know.
it.
I haven't been to Portland since I was in high school. So I'm guessing it's changed a little bit since then.
Yeah, me too. My dad
20 plus years.
I have been there more recently. I think I went there in college once, but also my dad used to live there or very close to there, so I went a bunch in like junior high and high school. And yeah, it's totally I don't know. It's not what I experienced. It's changed. It's become so much hipster after I last visited. So
I've only been to Portland maybe like 3 or 4 times ever. One of those was to go see Tricky.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, so you guys have no inclination to go and live in Portland at all?
No,
No. You're asking the wrong people.
No, there's a weird like Seattle Portland rival
Sure.
of not liking each other, even though the cities are extremely similar.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah. But there's also
okay.
even within the Seattle area, there are like, of course, I'm sure it's the same on the East Coast too. Like, we've got extreme rivalries within the city of Seattle, not let alone the neighboring. Like, we're from Kirkland, we hate Bellevue. Like, no one else outside of fucking Seattle knows what Bellevue fucking even is.
I don't even know
Right, and like, you know, it's just everybody's got rivalries, but Seattle, general Seattle area, of course we hate Portland because it's like the next biggest city that's in America. Besides that, we have Vancouver because it's the next biggest city anywhere around.
I was
You know.
about to mention Vancouver. There's beef with Vancouver for no reason.
For no reason. Vancouver, if you ever visit, Vancouver's a beautiful fucking city.
Vancouver's great.
It's amazing. But fuck Vancouver.
Yeah, but still, fuck Vancouver.
Yeah.
What a shithole.
Portland's a pretty nice place to go, but fuck Portland. Yeah,
Yep.
you know, whatever.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, like I said, the fetishization of those places, like especially recently, Portland or like San Francisco has the same kind of thing. You know, whatever. So it's the same thing. Japan, New York, like, you know, whatever. So Brooklyn Lager. There you go.
Okay. Wow, that was a really
brought it all back around.
Brought it all back around. I mean, it's fine, right? It's fine. Have you guys ever had a Brooklyn Lager?
It's a perfectly fine beer.
It's perfectly fine, but it's not gonna blow your socks off.
You are basically saying exactly the same thing. I just picked a different beer. I picked Yebisu.
Oh,
beer.
Okay.
Like
it's what?
Yebisu. Yebisu. It's fine. I don't get it very often.
Yeah.
But when I do,
it's like overpriced.
It's the beer that's available. Like, yeah, okay, I'll. Somebody brought some Yebisu to this thing. I'll drink one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow.
It's fine. Like that's what I said when we talked about it. This movie's okay.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not bad. It's just like it's an okay movie.
Is Evis not like readily available in Osaka?
Oh no, yeah, you can get it. I mean, I've got a bag right here with
Oh,
its
there
name
you go.
on it. Yeah, they're
Okay.
everywhere. It's just I don't pick it up. I wouldn't buy it for myself.
I was just checking.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I meant like go to a friend's house. That's what he's got. Like, oh yeah, sure. I'm not gonna no way.
I think
I'm gonna
Evis is pretty good beer, but it's
I think Evis is a
overpriced.
really great beer. Yes. I agree with Biggs. It's really good quality beer, but I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, Mel, what you got?
I cannot tell you the last time I had an Evis though.
So maybe when I got that bag, which I've had for years.
I might surprise you guys because I saw this movie 5 times and I saw Mark Ruffalo and a lot of drinking of bourbon, and it really kind of surprisingly it really bothered me. So because I love drinking, of course, but
Whoa, Mel.
the amount of drinking that I watched over this week with Mark Ruffalo.
It's not just him. There's a lot of drinking. In this
movie.
movie.
You know he wasn't drinking every time, right?
He wasn't, but like even the first scene where he goes to pick up his daughter, like he just parked his car and whipped out his flask of whiskey in his glove compartment. You know, from that scene on, it's guy's fucking insane. He's on it.
Oh yeah. Sorry, hold on. I have to interrupt just because brought it up.
Of course.
I did also think it was funny that every time he drives up to his wife's or ex-wife's house, he hits the curb with his car. That also made me laugh.
I mean, clearly.
Because he's drunk every time he goes there. I thought that was funny too. I thought that was a funny director's touch. Hit the curb every time.
It's like the Home Alone polo guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So my drink is actually a nice tall cold glass of water with ice. I was so tired.
Wow.
I almost picked water.
I like it.
I was you guys know I'm into whiskey, I'm into beer, but watching this movie 5 times, I was so tired of seeing him just drown himself in my drink for for this episode is nice tall glass of ice.
Like
Yeah,
so,
Refresh my-
late
just to hydrate.
near the end of the movie, I think he's cheersing
He was
Keira
drinking
Knightley.
he was drinking a Pepsi, right?
Oh, it was a
You know,
Pepsi. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. But he reverted back. You know.
And he said, "I'm just trying it out," or something like that.
Yeah,
Right.
He was just trying it
Yes.
out. Yeah.
That was a Pepsi, though. Okay. Cool.
You know. So yeah, like having a nice tall, fresh, tall glass of water is just really refreshing. Yeah, for
Mhm.
this movie for me.
All right. Now,
Like I said, I almost picked water as well.
one more piece of business.
Yep. I don't know that you. Well, who knows?
No one knows.
guessing-
It's
I'm
Some
guessing
sort of
maybe you guys have never even heard of this movie I
snuff
picked.
porn.
Well, I mean, you were foreshadowing to us,
Yeah,
what
it's
were you
it's gonna
saying?
be
Like
fucked up.
fucking fucked up.
How
Perfect,
fucked
like-
up do you guys want to go?
Yeah.
And I was-
Well, so the movie I had originally picked, I changed it to a different one.
Before you say, Mike, like I was, and I saw your, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like,
Yeah.
just don't even say anything, and just like, 'cause I was just thinking, like, just say the movie. You know what I mean?
No, I changed. I wanted input.
Okay.
Brian knows I get into some weird movies.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
This one's weird too. Like I said, I
Oh man.
don't know that you guys have heard of it. Maybe you have, but I did. Like I said, I changed the one I was gonna pick to this one.
Is it a foreign language film?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
What decade are we dealing with?
2000s.
I can give you the year. It's 2020. It's fairly new.
Oh,
Holy
okay.
balls.
Holy balls, as it would be said. Holy balls. Yeah.
2020. Oh, is it
2020.
No, that's 2021. I was gonna
Wait,
say the newest Paranormal Activity movie.
No, I still haven't watched the Tokyo Drift Paranormal Activity 2. Whatever it's called.
Me neither. I have not
But
watched it yet.
But it is like categorized as like a whole. Is that the case?
Horror is one of the three. Yeah.
Okay.
Is another one sexual?
No.
Sexual baby.
No,
Is
we're not watching Hellraiser. Or any
Horror-
of the Hellraiser
horror-
movies.
Horror thriller,
Nope.
drama,
Nope.
comedy,
Yep.
horror comedy, horror
2020.
comedy animation,
Nope.
Animation.
horror comedy musical.
Nope.
Was it? It was made in the States.
2020.
I don't think so. I think it might have been made in Canada,
English language.
Mm.
but it's English. Yeah,
There's
it's
no-
Not, it's not. It's not French.
I'm gonna say already. There's no way I know this.
Like I said, I'm guessing both of you have probably never heard of
2020
comedy, horror, sci-fi. Those are the three.
comedy horror. Would we? I mean, can you?
The title
no,
is 2 words.
The
No.
Sluts.
No.
Get Out. Is it Get Out?
No. That is not from 2020.
Is it?
Also, I'm guessing both of you have seen Get Out before. I don't think you've seen it.
It was a good.
I have
movie.
not
liked
seen
it.
Get Out.
Oh,
It's a
it's
good
good.
movie.
You should watch it.
Good movie. You should watch it, Biggs.
Sure.
It's not very violent or anything like that. This one.
Is it? It's.
2
I-
words, huh?
I have no
2 words.
idea.
Canadian.
Do you want to know
Butter-
the 2 first
Butter,
letters?
butterfly effect.
No.
Yeah, give me the first letter of the first word.
P.
Penis.
Penis, eh?
Penis, eh? That's the most Canadian movie. Penultimate, right?
Nope.
Okay. No.
Protuberance.
No.
Proboscis.
Can you like spit out a name of an actress or actor in this movie?
That's not gonna help.
I can list the entire cast.
There's no way that's gonna help.
There's not a single person in here that you.
How many letters? Okay, we'll do a crossword puzzle. Crossword puzzle. Ready? How many letters is the first word? It starts with a P.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 words.
Six letters.
6 letters.
Pump up.
Nope.
Okay.
Stars Natita Josie Hannah,
Pretend.
Owen Meyer, Matthew Ninaber,
Pretend. No.
Stephen
Pretend.
Lowe.
Can I get a
No.
no? Okay.
No.
Adam
Okay.
Brooks.
And
Is there a single name here that I've ever heard of? Kenneth
Horror
Welsh.
comedy.
poor.
Pent
Up. No.
Jason Alexander, but I don't think it's
Second
about
letter.
Jason
Second letter.
Alexander.
Second letter. Second letter.
Second of the first
Yes.
word?
Yeah. P. What?
PS.
Oh shit. Psychic. No.
Psych.
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 So this if you with all the information
Psych.
you already don't know what it is, you've never heard of this
It's
movie.
psycho. Psycho.
Yep.
No. It's psycho.
It's psycho.
And then
okay,
another word.
And then another word. Psycho. Second word starts with
G. PG.
psycho
Psycho.
genitalia.
I bet that exists.
Psycho guy. Psycho guy.
What's the second letter of the G? After G.
Oh.
Psycho.
Psycho
Go. Ghost! No, that's not right. Psycho gonads.
Psycho gone.
Psycho.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Shit.
7 words. Fuck.
Psycho
Okay.
go.
Uh,
Gorples.
Oh.
Psycho go. Cheese.
No. Colder.
Psycho.
But so Psycho is the first.
Yeah. Psycho.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
like
Psycho.
when I looked it up.
Psycho gossiper.
Nope. It seems to be referred to as PG : psycho.
Wow.
How much longer do you guys want to guess? Like I said, I don't.
Not
No.
much longer.
Beast, let's do this, man. Beast,
Third letter.
do this.
Third letter. Third letter.
Third? You don't want the second one?
You said it's G-O.
It's
Oh,
G.O.,
okay.
right? Yeah.
Yes, it is. Did I say G-O or did you? I just
Yeah,
Yes.
said
you said,
yes.
you said G.O.
No, G-O-R.
Psycho.
Psycho Gorple mean. Psycho Gore.
Like I said, that's they're close. You're getting there.
Gore.
Psycho.
Psycho Gorsh.
Well, okay. Here's a hint. It's not really a word.
Psycho.
I mean, it is, but it's not.
It's Gourmet.
Oh my God, you're so close.
Gourmet. Gourmark. Gourmest.
Psycho Gorble.
No, Brian's very close.
Gourmet. No, that's a word.
That's a word, dude.
Psycho Okay, a fourth letter.
E. What do you mean? You already have Gorma.
Wait, E.
It's E.
It's
E.
Gore.
It's
Gourmet.
comedy, horror, sci-fi.
Psycho Gourmet.
No,
Gourmets.
that's extremely close.
Gourmet.
Not the meaning of the word, just the letters.
Letters?
Gore-Tex.
No.
Psycho Gore-Tex. Gore-Tex. I have
Psycho-
no idea.
Yeah, it's Psychogoria.
Gore-
Psychogord.
Well, all right. Before I tell you the actual name, you guys are so
Yeah.
close, though. It's basically a super over-the-top, like ridiculous, like Evil Dead, like stupid
Oh.
comedy horror, but also like a Power Rangers episode.
What?
It's called Psycho Gorman.
Gorman.
You were one letter away.
Psycho
Psycho Gorman.
Go check out a trailer or even just some pictures. You'll get the idea of what right
Wait, one more
away.
time.
Psycho Gorman. Gorman is one word.
The fuck is this shit?
Like I said, it's a Power Rangers episode, but like bloody and violent. It
What
is.
the fuck is this shit?
99 minutes. Nice.
Yeah,
Guys,
it's a
I
quick.
know.
It's a quick short. It's a quick short one, and I wanted as far as I could think of from Begin Again, just cause. So I was like, what is as far as I can get from? And I was like, oh yeah, I bet they've never watched this. I have seen this before. It's ridiculous.
Mike,
You're correct. I've never seen this.
Mike, I just googled Psycho Man, and the moment I like scrolled down my screen, I saw there's a Psycho Man 2. I'm like, oh fuck, it's got to be good. If there's a Psycho Man 2, that means this was a hit.
But like, I'm not kidding. I don't know if it was a hit, but it is like just like violent Power Rangers episode.
I don't know if you've seen fucking not Power Rangers, but
Or any of those shows. What I forget what they're called.
I don't know if you've seen any Rangers series of recent,
Yeah.
but in Japan they are fucking crazy violent.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I have not.
it's nuts.
Like
I've never seen a Power Rangers episode, but like the Rangers episode, like not Power Rangers, but whatever the Rangers series is in Japan.
Yeah,
time.
show watched a bunch of those.
Right,
It's like one of those.
Tokyuja or whatever, blah blah blah. They are fucking way more than I expected.
Well, this is gonna be probably even more.
I'm not gonna watch it with my children.
Mike, how
Yeah.
can we watch this, man? Like, do we have to download it or
Do
something,
we need to talk about this offline?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so that's the show, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back eventually with